We are back again with Davido. Now he has done something very confusing and puzzling. He has created another record label, Davido Music Worldwide. What do you think about this? To me, it sounds absurd.
Well, you know, it comes that time in every man's life where you start to take your business very seriously. And it seems like that is what Davido is doing right now. Okay, so Davido Music Worldwide, right,
yeah.
is what is signed to Sony.
Yes.
Okay, and HKN now stands on the side.
Yeah.
DMW,
yes.
am I right?
Yeah.
Is now the business. Okay, and he has gone ahead to sign a couple of artists. Hey.
Okay, so this is a strange thing. Why sign a couple of artists to your new record label when you have HKN already? Why didn't you just sign it to HKN?
Who's in HKN?
We have B.Red.
Crap.
We have Sina Rambo.
Crap.
Danagog.
Average crap.
I don't know the other guys again, but
that's it.
Then why didn't you just drop them and just put these new boys under HKN?
Because he didn't sign HKN to whatever he's signed to now. This is the Nigerian artist who's signed to Sony Music Global, right? Yeah. And he set up his own imprint, which is Davido Music Worldwide. What has signed to? So he has himself as an artist, I think, and has these new guys, Mayoko and the Dremel guy. See, let's have it. I want to set up a new business. I've been running something on the side in Nigeria. I traveled to the US. I signed with some of the biggest labels, one of the biggest labels in the US, and I set up a new structure, right? Now, I want to sign some new artists. Would I sign those guys that I've been trying to push for years and have not broken through or have not broken out? Hey, let's call a spade a spade. B.Red and Sina Rambo are not the most talented artists.
Definitely. We are
funny enough, you also have artists like them in this country that are even doing averagely well. But they've not been able to break into the industry. There is no level of success at all. This is after videos. What more do you want from videos co-signed from one of the biggest pop artists in Africa? Right?
Yeah.
What else do you want? Push. Hasn't he? See, Kesh had half of that. Wizkid had just about the same thing. Do you understand? There are a lot of other artists that even had half of that, and there are a lot of artists that have even acted independently and have gone on to be way bigger than what they are. So you can't blame Davido. If he does the maths, music business, they call it show business, music business. It's music business because it's actually a business. He's going to write his profit and loss. I'm going to write how much he has invested in what these artists and how much they've made back, or even calculate, can these guys even make money for me in the next few years? How much have I invested in them? How is it even possible if they are going to make money for me? What has been the proof that they can actually make money from me? Do you understand? That has not, we've not seen that.
I feel the timing is kind of wrong. That now that I signed this big deal with Sony, it feels like he's abandoning the guys.
Yes, he abandoned them, yes.
That's kind of cold.
How is it cold? When no. We've seen this happen. Def Jam, Interscope kicked what's her name? Lady Gaga before she signed with Akon. Didn't Interscope get rid of Iggy Azalea before she went to sign with Def Jam? That's what I'm talking about. This business. If I sign you and I'm fulfilling my own part of the deal by providing you all these things, and you cannot provide me a hit song, which hit song has B.Red or Sina Rambo provided?
Maybe they just.
Do you know that Danagog has even proved more useful than B.Red and Sina Rambo in the last 3 years?
How?
I don't know, but he has a mixtape out. Hookah, whatever. He's out. He's working. What do these guys have? So, shout out to B.Red and Sina Rambo. They just need to put in work. Maybe they need to re-strategize or whatever. But Davido, you can't blame him if he looks, turns a blind eye to their career and looks at another set of artists for him to sign and build up.
Okay, granted, B.Red and Sina Rambo were not the best or are not the best of artists. But how do we know that Mayokun and Dremel will be the guys?
Only time can tell.
Yeah. Okay,
but I like Dremel. I like his song. The remix of Panda is nice. I like his verse on LAX's Ole. The guy can rap. Let's see. It's the only time that I can tell. Let's see what happens. But with just one song and one verse, I'm feeling the guy more than B.Red and Sina Rambo. I've ever liked B.Red and Sina Rambo. I like his vibe. The Mayokun guy, I'm not too sure about him. Nice single, nice song.
Do you think he really had 1 million views in that amount of time?
No, it's not possible. They bought those views. It's not possible.
Okay.
It's not possible. Why? Big Sean and Jenaiko, their song, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have 1 million views in 1 week. This is Big Sean and Jenaiko.
Yeah.
Who are the people listening to Eleko? Does your mom know the song?
How? Not possible.
Ricardo Banks Oluwani just hit
hit
1 million
1 million.
views. That's maybe 2 months in. At least that video is like maybe 2 or 3 months. 2 or 3 months. That's what we're talking about. So they bought those views. But it's fine, you understand. But by buying those views for that young boy, who 90% or 99% of Nigerians don't know yet. I mean, it's a new song, it's a fresh kid. The YC's video, Jagaban remix with Olamide is 600 and something thousand. The original video is 400. And everybody knows YC and Jagaban. So how come you, from nowhere, you just come and you drop your single and you hit 1 million views? Fam, it is not possible. Don't call a dog a monkey for us. Okay. Do you understand? And he's just put the young boy under pressure. You know why he's under pressure? Because if they say he hits 1 million views in 10 days, his next single and his next videos have to be bangers. So here's what they're going to do. They're always going to be buying YouTube views for the poor boy.
Okay,
wrong move, Davido.
This leads to another question. Do you think Davido is actually a good CEO?
Well, from what we've seen in the past, I would just consider him an average CEO as investing in his guys. He's the normal artist, and the normal I'm an artist and I signed an artist. Like I said, this will be his performance test with these two new guys. Okay, don't forget he's a young boy. He's also growing. Davido came out in 2011 with his banger single. He has also grown from that time till now. He's matured a lot. I'm sure the business sense and the people he's working with. He has Kamal as his manager and as his brother as his label. So we will need to see what he will do with these two new artists and this new label.
Do you think he needs to bring in more professionals in?
Definitely. He needs more people to work with because he needs to understand he's also an artist and he has a lot to deliver. He's still working on his second album he dropped his album in 2012 and it's taking him 4 years to record another album. He's signing a deal. So he has a lot to focus on. He's in the studio working on that. Maybe he should actually get the best hands to manage his business.
Also attention. Does he have that time to actually nurture these artists in the studio? Because the experience,
Davido still needs nurturing as an artist. So maybe he needs to get good A&Rs, good managers, people who can actually work in artist development and work on these artists.
Okay, so what is the future for HKN right now? The big guy has said, I'm not working with you guys anymore. Where do they go from there?
Who's HKN?
The guys left on HKN, B.Red and Sina Rambo.
They'll be fine. They should find something to do. They should work on themselves. And see, most importantly, maybe all the pressure from Davido is now gone. Maybe they can now sit down and understand that they don't have any, big brother or big cousin to work with them, and they can actually work as indie artists and develop their own talents. Because here's the thing. Sina Rambo is a very good rapper. I like the way he raps, but he's always mixed it with it's almost like he doesn't understand the sound.
He's not found himself.
Okay, so maybe they need to find their sound, find the kind of producers to work with, and develop from there. So all the pressure of blowing after Davido is gone, and they can actually work as indie artists and move their careers forward.
Okay, so what is the one thing Davido should have in his mind going forward?
That now he needs to replicate success. Okay, he's been able to be successful.
No doubt.
He's a top artist in Nigeria, in Africa. He signed an international deal, but he needs to replicate this success in the artist he has. That is the only way Davido can show us he is more than an artist and that he owns a label. Okay, we've seen the likes of Banky W do it, Don Jazzy and the Band do it. It's time for Davido to show us. Facts.